just like riding a bike. Yeah. It was felt good to be back out there. Just feel terrible for Trey. I've been on that side of it. This league is tough, and everyone has their share of injuries, but that sucks for him, and feel bad for him. But he's our brother, and we'll pick him up. Yeah, I saw him for a quick second after, just wishing him well. Like I said, I've been there. I'd come full circle in this thing, and it's tough whenever you see a guy get hurt. You feel for him, but Trey's a tough dude. He'll be all right.
How did it feel for you out there without really practicing, without taking snaps with the first team?
It was good. Kyle called some plays that I knew, some new ones for me too, so that was fun. But no, it was a good process. Tried to prepare this whole time like a starter anyway, so it was just like I said, like riding a bike. Shoulder feels great.
Some new plays. What were some of the new ones?
I can't tell you those, man. that was a new one. It was just some different stuff, but I mean, it's I've been a backup before. You don't get the reps during the week. You just gotta get the mental reps and make the best of it.
You said when you decided to come back that you felt the most comfortable here as opposed to some of the other options that might have been out there. How much do you feel like this is the only place you would have been able to do what you did today and maybe have the success that you did?
Absolutely. I think that's kind of what I was trying to word earlier on. Just I'm comfortable here. The players, the scheme, all that stuff, the locker room, it's uncomfortable. I'm familiar with it. So it's just, I'm not saying I knew this was going to happen, but I was ready for this in case it did happen and just wanted to take advantage of the opportunity.
Obviously, there were times where you thought you were going to leave, wanted to leave. Was there a process, like while you were here working out during training camp, did it become easier to think, you know what, I could stay here?
Honestly, it was kind of the opposite. As it was going on, just other teams became interested. Things started to happen, and the Niners really didn't come in until later in the picture with the whole restructure of the contract. So it was, I don't know, things got way working out. I'm not always going to try and control things, but when it is in your control, you got to do it. But when it's out of your control, you just got to roll with the punches sometimes, and things got way working out for you.
Super practical here, but you made $350,000 today. It is part of your contract, and it's wise to do it. I mean, how much of the practicality of it hits you right now?
I mean, now that you said it, it feels good, but I don't know. You're not thinking about that stuff out there. You're in the game. You're flowing with the game, trying to get guys ready. So I don't know. I was kind of in that mode, but yeah, it's always a nice positive.
You didn't go to practice. You didn't go to any meetings. When did you know you were ready to play in the game?
It was more just about getting the shoulder ready. Once that was ready, I was, mentally I knew the scheme. Some of the new plays took a little while to learn, things like that. There's always some new wrinkles in the offense, but for the most part, it was just once my shoulder was good, I was ready to roll, and it feels good now. So.
Your knee injury came when you were trying to put a move on a defender. After the injury, how did the internal conversation go with yourself, like between being a football player and trying to be risk averse at the same time?
I think you kind of figure out, you learn yourself or figure out yourself, and you just learn throughout the process of being a young player. I can't do certain things that you used to do in high school or college maybe, and I think that's just part of the process. Injuries, they suck and everything, but those happen. So it's how you come back from that stuff. It's going to happen to everybody, but it's who could come out on the other end better.
A safe lead, down by the goal line. I lost one quarterback. No second thoughts about diving into the end zone and putting yourself at risk at all?
Wasn't my call, man. I just run the plays. It worked out. I kind of had a feeling it was coming. I thought score on the third down. Still iffy about that one, but it was just got to do whatever it takes to win.
Some of those play calls early on in your outing today were pretty aggressive, and you guys pushed downfield. Were you happy that you just got to get firing right away to get that flow?
Ecstatic, yeah. Just felt good. We were talking earlier. Kind of felt like 2017, where it was just go throwing, make plays. That's what I like to do. It's different than what we usually do around here, but sometimes you need to do that.
Is your arm stronger, or do you have more confidence in it after the surgery? And how thankful are you that you didn't overthrow it dwelling?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if it's stronger. It feels good. That's what I'm happy about. The ball's coming out good, it's spinning right. So I'm happy with that. But Dwell made a hell of a play on that, man. He shook a guy at the goal line a little bit and just got in there. He always does.
Somewhat
Yeah, this is a game of big egos and hurt feelings, and you've handled this whole situation from having Trey drafted and knowing he was going to be your successor to then, saying goodbye to us, and then, then here you are back again. How have you handled all that? Have you just had to kind of say it's not about me, or?
I mean, it's never about you. Yeah, I'm not a big me guy. It's about winning football games. I'm a big believer in that. And people can say whatever they want, talk stats, whatever. But when you win football games, that's what you're here to do. And that's all I'm trying to do.
Thank you. Is it a bit of a strange feeling when you see Trey go down, you think, okay, well, now's my opportunity, but you have been on the other side of that, and how do you reconcile that?
Yeah, it was weird. It took me a couple series. I think I was sitting on the sideline. I forget who I was even talking to, but talking about coming full circle. I've been in Trey's shoes. That sucks going through that. It's tough as a young player, but he'll come back better from it. And if you do that, I think it'll set you up for success in the future, and that's what I'm doing. Thanks, guys.